Welcome to Sampstra Games, the place to find new strategy games. And who needs land? No one, because we are going to build a city on the ocean. We're going to be playing Flotsam, which comes out on the 26th of September. I was lucky enough to get a pre-release version, so big thank you to the developers for that. And now let's play. This is I love the graphic. It's sort of like a very cute, nice, fun graphics kind of game. And it's about surviving on the oceans, which is really fun. Well, that's it then. Garbage floods wiped away our village. Perhaps we should stop sticking on these useless rocks and go explore. Who needs land? No one. These endless blue waves, that's all we need. The flooded world is our oyster. Let's polish this plastic into beautiful pearls. If only we weren't out of fuel. So many of fun, Scap. We're gonna call this the life raft, because I think it's a bit of a funny name, you know? We don't have a raft, which is a funny thing, but you know what? Our colony shall be called the life raft. So we're gonna pause for a second. So this is where we start. This is our place. We currently have got nothing except for 3 people on the right, absolutely no resources except 24 water and 33 food. Water is the most difficult thing to get here, so you're really gonna have to work on that. So first we want a couple of plastics and wood. So we'll send 2 people, actually we'll send all 3 people over here, and we're gonna let the time go. And they're gonna jump in here, you can see, and swim there to get some of the, waste, and they're gonna bring it over to my town heart. Now you can click on the left, it's gonna tell you about camera control resources. We don't really need to know all about that. So essentially you have these markers. You have 3 types of sort of salvaging that you can do. You can send swimmers, you can send boats, and the boats can either salvage stuff just like the swimmers, or you can fish. Well, we currently don't have any boats, so we can't really do anything just yet, but soon we shall. Now, once we get 8 plastic waste, which we have now, we can start building a walkway. So I definitely want to build a walkway in this direction. I'm gonna have a really short one. Actually, I might wait till we get 16 and build a big one, like so. Let's wait a second. And we're gonna build a walkway, because on a walkway you can sort of attach other buildings, and that's where the people can move as well. So we definitely want a walkway like this. And one of the people is going to go here and is going to build it. Now in our town heart we have storage. We currently have 58 out of 100 storage. 33 of that is food, 3 is plastic, 1 is wet wood, and 24 is water. Eventually I'm going to add a little bit of storage, because you do need storage in the beginning quite a bit. Now here we still have 7 wood left and 24 plastic waste. You can enlarge the area to tell them to sort of take stuff from a bigger area. I'm also going to have a secondary swimming thing over here just for the wood. And say 1 person can go, so they're kind of gonna two on the left, 1 on the right. We're gonna tell them to go this way. Now once we build this, I definitely want a storage, so we're gonna place a storage over here. And then the next thing I want to do is I want to have drying racks for wood. This is very important, because right now we have wet wood, and you cannot build with wet wood. It has to be dry first. So we need to turn this wet wood into dry wood, which we can use to build stuff. And the stuff we're going to build afterwards is a mooring point, for which we need wood, plastic waste, and rope. And there it's kind of like a dock to where you can place your boats. So you might notice that this needs ropes, and you might ask, well, how do you make ropes? Well, you need a woodworking shed for that. So in order to get the boats, you do kind of need to build quite a bit of stuff around. That's right. So we have our drying rack, so we're going to turn it to dry wood. I'm going to build another one, because we do need a lot of wood pretty early on. So I definitely want to focus on having a lot of that. Let me click on this as soon as it's built. And we're going to tell it to, hey, make me my dry wood, because that is what I want. You can also use this to change fish to dry fish. But right now we just want to focus on the wood. That's what I need the most of. Let's get me some dry wood. And the next thing is to build the woodworking shed, for which I need 6 dry foot. So as soon as all of the wood here dries, and the cool thing is you can kind of watch it. You can rotate like this. That was a bit much, sorry. Like that. And we can watch the wood dry slowly. And they're gonna grab the dried wood like so. And now we're gonna have 3 dry wood. Put it in this. Look at this whale over here. Eventually we might be able to hunt them down and stuff like that, but right now we are very small. We don't really know about stuff like that. Now, aside from the regular stuff, we also have a landmark. over here that we can go there once we have a boat and salvage it to get some really cool stuff. But right now we still don't have a boat because we do not have a rope. Which we need to build the first thing and then the second thing and so on. Let's have another swimmer go over here, grab me some more, 25 more wood is what we can get over there, which is great. Quite a lot of plastic waste, so I'm happy with that. But we really need to start getting the woodworking shed very soon. So as soon as these other 3 wood dry, okay, now we can build this over here. And this is gonna allow us to make rope. It's also gonna allow us to make firewood, which you need to make water. Which is kind of difficult because then in order to make water you essentially need 3 dry wood to make 1 water, because you turn it into firewood and then you turn that into water, which is a lot. But there are some other ways to sort of compensate for that and to fix it, and especially once we get the salvaging boat it's going to get better. But it is a pretty large thing. I love how they throw this stuff around. We should also build them houses so they're not tired. But the problem is they each want their own house. They do not like to share. So you would need to build 3 houses, and that cost me a lot of wood that I just can't afford to use right now because I really need to get a salvaging boat first. Okay, so we finished the woodworking shed almost now. So I'm going to make 1 rope. Just go. We can click like individual, or you can say the auto queue, which is gonna mean that they'll do it forever as long as they have the resources for that. We don't really need that. We just need 1 specific rope, and then we can make a mooring point. In the meantime, I want to build a walkway this way so that I can have the mooring points over there. I don't really want to do a small house. No, instead we'll place this mooring point like so, and then we'll have our first salvage boat. Salvage boats only need 3 wood, so you know what? I'm gonna build 1 house for these guys. They do have a place to sleep. Okay, this has 2 more wood, 11 plastic. Let's remove the marker and place it here instead. Seems like a better place to go. 16, 20. We have to swim a little bit further though. And maybe 1 more over here just to get the plastic waste that's like really close. Because that seems like a good idea to me. We could build another house, but I don't really want to. Instead, I'm going to focus on building the salvaging boat as soon as I can, which is now. So let's place it over there, and now we can click on this salvage thing, and we can say, for example, hey, go salvage all of this over here. So we're going to remove the mark, and we're going to say salvage all of that. And they can take 10 resources into a boat, so that's much more effective. Now, at this point, we're going to need to start making water. So I'm going to want to build the construction distiller as soon as we dry more wood. Because now we have 15 water, which is a lot. But it really disappears fairly quickly. So you kind of want to make sure that you don't let it go too low. Because otherwise you're going to have problems. You're going to have problems with that. Now you can see that this person is hungry, but he's going to eat as soon as he can because we have enough. So now I have enough to build a construction distiller which removes salt from seawater to generate fresh water. So I'll place it over there. And for that we need firewood, which is problematic. Let's say, we're gonna say 1, 2, 3 firewood. For 1 firewood you need 3 dry wood, and then in order to make water you need 3 firewood. So you can see that it's a real thing. But with this boat it should be better. Hopefully the captain will move towards the boat fairly soon. Come on, somebody choose to be a captain and go fix it for me. We should really remove the swimming markers because now we have the boat, so they can just take the boat instead. Yeah, like you. Go on the boat, please. You can also click on this and kind of follow them, which I think is quite nice. And follow this guy. Okay, this is the one that's choosing to go on the boat. You can follow them. So he's going to bring it into the boat, and you can see it's all kind of much quicker, so we can get a lot of different resources. And then he's going to get mostly wood, and then he's going to carry it back to here, and they're going to dry it. Alright, so we're gonna say auto-queue the firewood just because we do need it, and auto-queue the water because water is something that we're gonna need like crazy. Next thing I want to do is I'm going to tell the boat to go and salvage this. This is gonna get us rope, metal scrap, and mast, which allows us to create a navigation sails. which then allow us to move on a sort of like a map. We can click on a local map here, allow us to move to the next area. For example, here we can find villagers and abandoned town. So that's going to allow us to have more people. So that's something that you definitely want to like look into and make sure, okay, where can I move next? Also in the map over here, we can get fresh water, which is actually really, really cool. So that's something that we want to get also fairly quickly, but also we kind of want to use up some of these resources that we have here. So that's something to keep in mind. We could build a few more houses, maybe. And we need 4 more dry wood for that. I would like to build at least 1 more house though. Because otherwise our people are tired a lot, and if they don't have their own house, then they'll just, you know, they won't work as much because they need to rest. Now they can rest, like they can sleep on the floors, like on the walkways, but they're not gonna be as happy if they have to sleep on the walkways, as you would expect. Where's my other... Wait, oh, I built 2... Oh, I thought I built okay, I wanted to build a house, but instead I built another storage yard, which is fine. Okay, so we have already salvaged this, so this guy is going to come back with the boat. He's going to bring all the stuff. They always give priority to going to any landmarks. This is called a landmark, by the way. This thing. And only then they go to the salvaging that you tell them over here, which I think kind of makes sense. I do like that. This is a very nice, I like this little island. It's quite nice. Alright, let's go back. If you click on this, you'll jump back to your home. Now we are making water, but you can see we're still losing water even though we're trying to make it. So very soon we're going to have to leave to a different place, which is a little sad because I would like it if we didn't need to do that just yet. But water is problematic. Okay, is somebody going to like salvage? 25 wood here. There's a lot of good resources here, which is kind of why I don't necessarily want to leave just yet. But I also feel like, you know, if we get too low over water, the next area does not actually give us water. So we need to handle the entire next area before we can move to the 3rd area, which actually gives us water. So that's something to really keep in mind. Why is nobody going on my boat? Oh, that's because they're building this house. Alright, that's fine. Who is lucky enough to get the house? Sammy Flot. Sammy Flot, you can have a place to sleep. And he just went straight this way. Okay. See, we got no wet wood because we need to send somebody there to build stuff. So I'm going to turn this off. Turn this off temporarily because I want him to go and salvage stuff. I don't want you to make firewood right now. I need you to go to the boat. Come on. Okay, this guy's going. Okay. Oh no, actually they're only bringing the stuff from the boat. Does that mean I can now build my navigation sails? Not quite yet. Very soon. Why are you working here? Turn this off. I'm just gonna turn it off from the queue as well. Just to make sure that they're really not gonna be doing it. Even though it's off, so they really shouldn't be working there. But I guess they wanted to finish the work that was already set up. And hopefully someone will move and salvage this, because there's a lot of wood here and I don't want to lose it anytime soon. We're making the water here. We can have to make 2 more, which is quite nice. And yeah, let's get all the stuff here. We got 8 wood, 2 plastic waste, which is quite cool. Okay, now I can build sails, so let's build them over there. It's gonna allow us to move to new areas. Quite nice. You can also click here to sort of learn about stuff. So for example, we can click on workshop. It's going to tell us how the workshops work, you know, how you set up a recipe, production queue and stuff like that. But we already know that. We've got some food left. That's pretty nice. Okay, well, this is turned off for now, which is okay. But we might need to turn it on again just to sort of make... Let's set it up to like full set of firewood, just so we have enough water. Hopefully one person will go to the salvaging boat and get some more stuff. Okay, yeah, this guy's going. Oh no, he's building that. No, I need you to go salvage. But we do also need to build that, so I guess that's fine. Water! We're gonna have to leave. We're gonna have to leave ASAP, which makes me sad. Because water problems. Come on, one more time with the boat. We can do it. Oh, he's grabbing the dry wood. That's okay. In the next area we can get more villagers, so that will help us out go around with the boat. However, at least in my test play, there wasn't really much resources in the next area. I don't know if they're random or not. So if there isn't many, then we might sort of be in trouble there. I would really like them to go one more time, but we'll find out. That's doable. Grabbing all the stuff from the storage, like, don't do that. Just like go. Okay, this guy's gonna go to the boat. When he comes back, we shall leave.
Hey,
Grab all the wood, please. We have 8 wood, that's fine. 12 water, okay, we might be able to handle one more run. Okay, we'll do one more run, then we move to the next area. Because we really need the resources. The 11 water. Let's set up some more firewood. Give me one more set of this. Come on. Love the little people, how they run around. This is a very sort of like a happy game, which is quite interesting considering, you know, that you're doing like survival on the ocean. But it feels kind of happy. It doesn't feel like you're gonna, no, it doesn't feel like all sad or something like that. It feels funny and exciting, which I very much like. Okay, now we're going to move to the next area. We're going to move to here where we can get new villagers. This is fantastic. Alright, so we're gonna slow down the time a bit. And we have a couple of places. We can go to the Shack Town where we can get research points. Or we can go to the Lonely Island to get... So let's first get new people. Because that's good. And we also need to set up some salvaging. So we're going to set salvaging over there, which is going to give us a lot of wood. 58 wood. Now they will go to the island to rescue the people first. But after that they will be moving towards there and get me like 50 wood, which is fantastic. That should really help us out. Then we're going to be making a lot of water. Everything will be good again. And hopefully we can make some more houses for those people. We do not really have much plastic waste in this area. Could I send a swimmer somewhere to get a little bit of plastic waste? The swimmers can only go like within this area. No. There's a few more wood over there, but that's really far. Okay, so we've got almost no more plastic waste. We could make one more mooring point for either fish or another salvaging. I would possibly like another salvaging boat, to be honest. That could really help us out. So we would need to make one rope here. Go to here, tell them to make one rope. And then we are going to build one more of this. We are not going to have enough for another salvaging boat in this area. But maybe in the next one we could. So this guy is now going to go towards this island to get more people who will help me work in my little beautiful village. Look at that. This looks so strange. This little thing. It's like an eye within the rocks or something. I'm gonna talk to her like, hey, you wanna come on a boat? They're like, yeah, we wanna survive. Let us help you, help us. Or something. We only have 18 food, so we really do need a fishing boat soon. But I also kind of want to just get the resources from other things, if possible. We should send people over here. This is going to give us some food as well, so we should send Scavenger there. But I also kind of want the wood, so now I'm kind of not sure, like, should I send them to get the stuff there? We might get some firewood here, though, if I remember correctly. Let's get one more set of 10 wood from here, and then we'll send them over there. I will do that. I'll send somebody to scavenge here after he's done with the wood over here. Now we've got 10 wood, that's great. Are we gonna make any rope soon? Okay, we're gonna have to turn off the auto queue. We should have a rope, right? Yeah. So turn off the auto queue, make don't make any firewood just for a little while. Oh, but we have the water problem, so we kind of need to... Okay, make 2 firewood. And I also kind of want to make this mooring point. Because we need more salvaging boat if we want to survive here. Come on. Please dry wood. Wood, you must dry quickly. So I can make a mooring point. Kind of dry soon though. And one person who has the home where you can sleep. Okay, now we are going to get... Okay, great. Now we can make the mooring point. Let's make it over here. And then I can proceed to make my salvaging boat. Actually, we can make the salvaging boat in the next area. Not in this one, but that's okay. Now, if you click on this, you can see that currently we got 10 dry wood from the area and 3 research points. You can turn research into different stuff. What I especially like is this. Solar still slowly generates a small amount of fresh water. That would really help us out. We also have some things that help you store water or make better food or better houses. Make your storage and stuff like that. But I think we gotta focus on the solar. So for that we need 10 research points. So we'll see if we can get that. Now we would need, in order to make the next boat, we would need 7 more plastic waste, which I don't have. If I salvage this, this is gonna give me plastic waste. So I could do that. As soon as they waste it, I can place another salvaging boat, which is gonna help us get a lot of wood, which I think is what we need right now. And because then I need to move to the next area where we can get water. That could really help us out with that. I don't know what they got there. Okay, we'll place another salvaging boat over here. And then we can send it to over there to get stuff. Now we do not have food, but that's fine because we can, this area is gonna give us some food soon. So we should be able to have enough food because of that. And we are going to need to build another drying rack if we can soon. But, you know, salvaging boat was more important. Give me all the wood I need in the world. Yeah, they're coming, getting the wood. That's fantastic. We could have another area. That's really far though. Anything else that's closer? Yeah. Well, I guess we'll just let them keep working on this one a little bit. Yeah, that's 38 wood I can get there. And you see, this gave me 10 firewood, which is quite nice. 5 more water. We'll try to hold on before moving to the next area until we get to like a little bit lower maybe. Because we could get 2 more research points over here. Nothing else, which is always great. We have a lot of wood finally. Oh, we should auto make firewood so we can make a lot more water. We only have 5 food though, so unless we get the food here. Yeah, you can see we got 3 canned food, which is 8 canned food. We got a nutritional value of 1 per thing, so 8 together. So that's really gonna help us out with the food once it comes back. And we can get so much wood over here, which is... I'm really happy with my decisions. 1 boat. Everybody's thirsty, well that's understandable. We could now, can we build more houses? We can, because we have no plastic waste. That's okay. Okay, I think it might be time to move to the next area. Simply because of the water. So, let's go. And we shall move over here. So we're going to tell our little beautiful boats to grab. Go towards this and salvage all the water you can. And we're going to have a salvaging place over here, which is going to get us mostly plastic waste. Which is okay because we do have some wood right now. And also we are going to need to build a fishing boat very soon. It should help us get some food, like here. There's also wood over there, so I'm going to place another salvaging area over there for wood. Like that. Okay, now we could build this, no, we still don't have the plastic waste. Why is nobody moving over here? Come on, somebody. We have 5 people. Somebody should move. Yeah, this guy's moving. Go and grab me my plastic waste. Plastic waste is what I need. I don't think we're gonna be able to place the fishing boat until we have another mooring point. We'll see. Ooh, these whales. See what we can do. We could build another. Let's build another house, maybe. Like so. And we'll try to get a little bit more waste. Sorry about that. Yeah, our water reserves are low, we know. But we now have 10 water in this little boat, which is a lot. So that's gonna definitely help us out. We also got some food. And... come on. Somebody grab the stuff out of the boat so we can finally have a drink. So we can feast on the fresh water. Okay, we finished this one, so next up we're gonna go salvage. Then we're gonna go scavenge this one so we can get the research points to help us get good stuff. Okay, you are moving there, and once this comes back, you can move to scavenge this thing. Probably shouldn't have built that house there, but you know what? This one. At least somebody's gonna get some sleep. Which is always good. Alright, this was Flotsam. If you enjoyed it, write it down in the comments. You can click on the right top to watch the next episode, or you can click on the right bottom to watch me play Cliff Empire, which is a city builder on cliffs. I'll see you there. Bye bye!